Hey guys, welcome back. This is Joshua and Mikaela with Amputee Blade Runners. And Mikaela is just one of the continuing stories that we are trying to tell as part of the big payback. And Mikaela, first of all, thanks very much for joining us. Where are you joining us from?
Right now I'm in Colorado Springs.
Okay, Colorado Springs. Last time we talked, you were living at home in Indiana. So what's changed?
So all my pools in my area shut down and I was training by myself at the gym. So I decided to move up here to the Olympic and Paralympic Training Center, and I've been living here for the past like month and a half.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
that's a lot. What are you training for? What's the goal?
The goal is trying to make the Tokyo 2021 Paralympic team. My first set of trials is in April, and my second set is at the end of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's training been going? Do you like being out in the Springs?
I like it a lot. But I'm so physically exhausted right now. It's not funny. The coach here, Nathan, he was like, "You look tired," and I was like, "Yeah, I am." So he's definitely kicking my butt right now.
Hey, that's what you need if you're gonna make it in the games, right?
Yep.
All right. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. How did you first find out about ABR? And well, I guess first off, why is there a need for you to have prosthesis at all?
The biggest need for me is that it's just a better quality of life in terms of like walking around, but also I do a lot of weight training and dry land, which is like the exercises we do on land. So my leg helps me to be able to like squat more because it's not as stiff, and it gives me more like a better range of motion in the gym.
Yeah. I remember we first talked about a year ago. It was right when things were starting to shut down because of COVID. And I was having a conversation of, okay, I'm talking to high school junior and her mom, but things are starting to transition, and you will be leaving home at some point. I wasn't thinking that you were going to be leaving home for these reasons and this quickly, but part of what we always try to do is teach the education and the comfort with expressing your own needs and your own goals. And I remember you telling me one of the goals that you had was to be free of some pain that you had in your old leg. So tell me, has that gotten any better?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, I walk. It's the Olympic and Paralympic Training Center. For short, we call it the OCE, with the OPCT or TC. But it's essentially like a college campus, so I have to walk everywhere. Like if I want to go to the dining hall, I have to walk. If I want to go to the gym, I have to walk. If I want to go to the pool, I have to walk. So I've definitely been walking a lot more, and I've not been in pain like at all.
How many steps are you doing? Do you have any idea? Like, do you look at
No,
it?
I wish. I lost my Fitbit this summer. I was really upset.
Yeah. So, what are you when you get to Tokyo, or well, you've got something coming up in April and June. So, tell me what events you will be competing in.
I will be competing in almost everything. I'm gonna hopefully swim in Tokyo, but I have a big emphasis on my 100 free, 100 fly 2 IM in the upcoming meet in April, and then I'm gonna swim kind of the rest of my events, so like 100 back, 100 breast, 400 free, that sort of thing at trials.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you already have one world record.
Yeah, I have it in my 200 fly, S10 200-meter fly.
Okay.
But 200 fly is not an event at uh in the
Mhm.
Paralympics because they have to cut some events, or else they're giving out the medals and the prize money for like 14 different classes and two different genders, which would be a lot. So
Hmm.
some events get cut.
Sure. Sure. So, I know one of the changes for the Paralympics this year is not ability to have in-person spectators. Tell me how do you think that is going to change the feel of the games for you or the training? Is that a positive or a negative?
Um, it's It's both. I think because there will still be Japanese spectators there, so there will be some people in the stands. It definitely won't be as much, which is disappointing because I know that they were essentially sold out. Like all the stands were sold out. So it is disappointing knowing that my family won't get to be there in person. But it helps a little bit because you're a little less nervous when like 5,000 people aren't watching you swim. So, yeah.
It's just the millions of us who will be watching you on TV.
Hey, you can't see spectators on TV, so I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's awesome. We're really excited for you. We're thrilled that there's the opportunity for the Paralympics, and obviously we have strong hopes that you do well in the next couple of months getting ready for that. And then when would you, if you do travel out, when are you um, getting on a plane to head east?
It'll. Uh, the thing is, it was supposed to be like August, like 10th, 11th last year, but with everything that's changed, we have to be there at a certain time. We can only like it. I honestly don't know. Some point in August.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your time today. And everyone, thank you very much for your support of Amputee Blade Runners, helping people like Mikaela be the best athletes that they can be and just be able to walk freely and enjoy being an 18-year-old and doing what she needs to do. So follow us at the Big Payback, and you can check out at Amputee Blade Runners on all the social media channels as well. Thanks again.